So, Pyre. It's a pretty cool game. I enjoyed our stream of it yesterday. Look forward to playing some more today. I like the actual gameplay of it, the sports, a lot. But before we move on towards our next rite, let's go into the wagon and I guess talk to our new teammate. You approach Pamitha, who has kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers, but then she speaks up before you can do the same. Well, hello. Of course.
Tokshen poridas. Imprajetaste. Molte vrenitasta.
Liars abound. Interesting. What up, Disa? What up, Dua? She swoops away before you can respond. How? Is there like a roof to this that you can just go through? Amethyst moonshine. Oh. Well, let me just... Oh! Amethyst notices you with her bottle.
Foresta legaramis.
She moves in close and lowers her voice.
Decritanares.
It's poison.
Lisramedaste.
No way.
Kiratabre melios. Dramiga. Bevende dametas.
A never-ending bottle of liquor. Interesting enchantments. I could see that being handy, I guess. Still no one willing to take a trial, huh? Alright, well, let's continue on. The Lone Mister cautions that the one path down the cliff is rather treacherous. Well, we have no other way to go, so... Is this a fantasy dating simulator? No. Not that I'm aware of. The wagon has hit a snag descending the Black Crags. Its wheel is stuck. Jodariel is not pleased. I don't think she's pleased, like, ever. Though you lack Jodariel's raw strength, you join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground.
Tefaras.
Soon the wagon is prepared to press onward down the jagged slopes towards Waking Wood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which of the forked path is best. Well, let's see. Okay, so Sir Gillum claims he can dig up something valuable. Pamitha says she can procure a talisman. We do need more talismans. Let's go to Glasspeak. Hello, Mango. Having gone the route Pamitha recommended, she directs you toward a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip your wings? Jeez. Pamitha swoops up to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. She does not keep him waiting long and returns bearing an item of some sort. Oh, we took one of their okay. The Titan Tooth. After blocking airborne adversaries, the bearer briefly stuns them and knocks them back. Huh. See that coming in handy. Yeah, we picked up a worm, Lisa, at the last stream. Sir Gilman. Having passed beyond the Black Crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of the Waking Wood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However...
Vistalium.
Val.
Timavrare.
Strale taligna.
Surely.
Cogliere tamtas.
The Lone Minstrel notes 2 possible paths forward from this point, though cautions that the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandalwood would have known the most expedient path. How is Tizo doing? I think Tizo's fine. His client Sandalwood once resided here. Once studied the rites here. Let's go to the Needlefield.
Simagra rictus.
Mysterious. What up, Nicotine? However, you find no trace of the informant anywhere nearby, and without his guidance, you remain quite lost in the woods. The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither of the paths leading backward appear to match the route you took to this point. Interesting. Bay seems drawn to this location. Oh, Bay. The Tizo seems to wish to go towards this location. Well, what Tizo wants, Tizo gets. So, Pyle, you think Sandalwood is the Lone Minstrel? Okay. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surrounding for any clues. Perhaps later there should be time to pursue your vocations. Oh. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Jodariel. Oh, you have a trial.
Maretio compra? Vare palo tempta.
Sandalwood is our informant, our contact in this game, Lisa. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jodariel. Soon, Jodariel appears and heeded the summons. Well, we're going for a ride. The apparition Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Ooh, old and slow. Oh, that... Okay. That was pretty good. Okay, okay. Take that for slow. Ah, damn. did that really fast. I thought they were going to power it all the way up. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him! Oh, shit! Alright, these birds kick my ass. She is pretty slow. They were right about that. Die. Die. Slow and steady. Kill you. Kill you. Kill you. And Vic. Oh, mother. Ah, come on. Fuck. Oh. Man. I must admit, her speed does make this a little hard. What? How? My aura is so big. Ah! Fuck! Oh my god. That's a hard fight.
Verenza de Marontes.
Cause Shatario's so slow and they got 3 fast flyers. Damn it, I caught the ball on my jump. I didn't want to catch the ball. It's gonna get rid of our aura. I wanted to kill them. God. Come on! Get in the fucking... Ugh. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Just get in there. die. I'm gonna die. Oh! 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 Wow, I actually got both of them on that. Holy shit! Whew. There we go.
Keratele de masta. Mon protraje paloje.
Oh. So now we get a unique item, right? Jadario casts her aura farther and faster than usual, 15%. Okay. Oh, that's worth. Now we proceed. Alright, you find nothing of interest while sifting through the tall brush of the under thicket, but then... Tizo! Tizo's happy. Seems to have found a clue to the whereabouts of the lone minstrel's client. The little imp brings to you a strip of bark. It does not seem unusual at first until you notice a message carved on the inside. Bark strip? Wait, what? We can just sell this? It must mean something. Some kind of message from the sandalwood guy.
Templatave.
Gratenim.
Let's do some more small bonuses. Let's keep making our team faster. Yes, all night wings at +2. I find speed to be a pretty important thing. You arrive on the outskirts of Cinder Root, but once again the informant Cinderwood is nowhere to be found. You sense the hopes of your companions waning as you search through the area yields nothing. Then something startles the little imp Tizo. Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise. He has spotted something or someone. A tall figure strides forward from the tree, making a sound like laughter. The imp charges towards him, and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Wooden man. The tall sap, tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition, produces something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. The lone minstrel nods his head in affirmation.
Koreshem.
Ulfred Sandalwood. Well, hello.
Lerame tempus.
Simbaratas.
The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts. Then he turns to you. Oh, you're just going to dismiss me? You consider what to say to all of this. Insists on staying. You stand your ground, meeting Volfred's steady gaze, and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet been satisfied.
Saberas. Perraki Saramanta.
Libreta Varojet. Serevare Raves. Moderum sat.
Nimsare.
Naves Granitas.
Paroshta sare.
Wolfred strides toward the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. Okay. Kind of want some answers, maybe, from him. Your wagon cuts through the clearing to arrive at the Glade of Lu, where the stars directed you. Volfred nods his approval, but leaves everyone to their devices. Very well.
Huh.
Fancy pipe you got there. As you approach Volfred Sandalwood, you feel very much aware that you reside within his black wagon, rather than he in yours. He studies you in silence for a time. Then,
Simdare Tuves.
Lusham datiskem.
Regum Trageras.
the lone minstrel tilts his hat in your direction.
Verias.
Baroshta.
Oh, me and Tiza we're friends.
Tumagasemta.
Histos.
He continues to examine
Seplana
you.
Devtus.
They leave without another word, although you think you notice the lone minstrel look your way over his shoulder. Let us read from the Book of Rites. Emperor Myrrh. Scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation, and I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp, Hau, proved of little help against the Sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man and for the love I felt for him when I had served him, that I sprang into his defense. Alright. Any new pieces of stuff here that belong to that new dude? I don't think so. Let's take another drink. Yes, there we go. See what you're selling?
Oh, volupentify.
Dusheliamitas.
Oh, we actually need dialogue here. Or not. What up, Elena? We do not want to sell. Oh, we can sell this one. Once per rite, if the bearer's pyre is extinguished, it is instead restored. Interesting. I don't think we need anything new, though. So let's just go here. Make sure that Jodariel is equipped with her unique one. Which then leaves us open. Let's see, Sir Gillum, maybe? Get the lucrative contract. And you're fast. Okay. You could buy this. Upgrade another talisman. And which one do we do it? After dousing the pyre? We can heal our own pyre.
Ah, hempo wonka talamais.
Alright, on to the right. You and your fellow exiles arrive at the sacred site called the Glade of Lu, and now look to the stars in the sky to signal the beginning of the next rite. The woods about you bring a sense of tranquility you have not felt in some time, but then you notice one of the trees move. It shuffles toward you and regards you with an exaggerated bow.
Sacre ma spectacular. Magenta.
Oh, look at this one.
Mountain Levitas.
H. Manly Tenderstouff. Okay. I like the song for them.
Some sort of perfume.
Then in your mind's eye, you see Volfred and hear his voice.
Ventralitas.
Manly Tenderstuff is not to be trusted. Okay. Beneath her master, Dario stares back at him in silence. You suspect Volfred's message may have reached every member of the group.
Juretum grata. Harubi Mabaluki.
Manly bows again and wanders off into a clearing as the stars begin to burn. It's their, like, I don't know, their team uniforms. That's just what they do here in this world, Elena. Everyone wears masks for these games, these rites.
Once again, the stars
jerseys.
align themselves before you, reader. And here now at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
I think the voice is starting to come to our side here. They were a real jerk before, but now... When Jadario continues to ignore him, he grows upset. He shoves his mask back on in a huff.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Well, who shall conduct the rites indeed? You're close to level, Hedwin. We'll have you.
Edwin Shinsama.
Bae needs some more love. Although she kind of is similar to Hedwin. Gotta throw Tizo.
Tizo.
There you go. And we'll go with Ruki. Oh.
Very well.
I agree, Ruki. Let's shut this dude up. What the hell? What is this bullshit? Hello, Peter? He goes on and on about his sapling for a while.
This stallion.
Tizo is in full agreement with the course of action and is eager to make Manly shut up for a while. Hello, El Santo? The sapling is nothing but an extension of Manly. If he is banished, the sapling should cease to trouble you as well.
Manly and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. There
Die!
are many who would welcome his return, though none so much as
Oh,
he
that was the wrong button.
himself.
Damn it!
Now take it!
Oh, shit. Alright, buddy. Nope, I keep pressing the wrong button. Shit.
Banished.
Wrong, buddy! Get in there! Yeah!
To the night wings, first of all.
Everyday mother Lucas. Maroon Katamage.
Oh, what is this bullshit?
Your adversary Manly is comfortable in this suffocating glade. Yet he longs now for the comfort of his Commonwealth estate.
Jump in. Oh, right, he dropped his stupid little himself on the murder. Nope, 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 nope. Get fucked.
I'm trying to stay.
Tizo is such a brute. I love him. Oh! Whoa, you are fast.
'Tis what the scribes ordain.
That person was really fast.
Banished each in turn. Oh.
What? Don't think so.
Poor Ruki.
We got this, we got this, we got this. Boom, shaka!
The sacred law.
Maroon Katamage. The bloody carnival.
Yeah, keep calling in your vines. That was a joke. Don't keep calling in your vines. Nope. Rookie! You're so fast! Get in this shit!
Magnificent.
The bloody carnival.
You're going down, Manly. You're going down. Tizo. Okay, not Tizo. Lie. Ooh. Well, at least we got one of them. Woo! Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. And run!
And it is done. The Night Wings prevail again.
Damn right we do.
Their adversaries prove no match for them.
No, they did not. They got riggedy wrecked.
The ceremony is complete.
Call in all your vines, you piece of shit. Tizo is fired up at having prevailed against Manly and the Chastity.
Oh. Oh, what a bougie.
Huh.
Kogria Marutiamen.
always
ta-ta.
is there greater knowledge to be gained. It would appear that
rookie.
rookies not too old to learn new tricks.
Rookie casts his aura 50% faster than usual. When a rookie banishes adversaries by casting his aura, the blast can banish nearby adversaries. Do that one. Didn't she level? I guess not.
Until the next
Hello, Maxor.
rite.
After thwarting the chastity with ease, you return to your wagon to consider your next move.
this.
Adequate? This move?
Chi fatta?
Yeah, right, Edward?
Quale status?
Isvale.
Oh no, Sir Gilman.
Teremale mraves.
Vesaro. Ingere tamtas.
I'm with you, buddy. North, huh? Maybe this one?
Tempravensare.
Confirm the stars indicated this exactly.
Softavere.
Wolford smiles back at him, but you sense his thoughts as though he is directing them at you.
I too can read, my kid.
Oh. This is the first person who's spoken English in this game. I just assumed, you know, fantasy languages throughout this entire game, but this person speaks English. That's kind of a big deal, I think. Maybe it isn't, but it is to me? Because that means, well, maybe it's not English, you know, per se, but he speaks whatever language that maybe we know in the comma.
Forbidden though the words may be.
And it's actually voice acted. What the hell? He turns back to Hedwyn. What in the hell? So there's a reason maybe why the lines we hear, we just hear like a gibberish of, you know, quick fantasy language, and then, you know, we kind of have to read it. But now there's an actual point because it's distinct, it's showing like, wow, okay.
Grande libro d'artes.
Oprare.
Fare toros.
Since your companions are exhausted from the recent travels, given the road ahead, you agree that it would be best to take the night to recover as much as possible. He's sending messages to your brain, so English is how you perceive, understand them. Well, yeah, like, I get that, but the thing is, we perceive this fantasy language as a language that we know, right? Because we understand what these people are saying, because they're going like, and, you know, we know what the hell they're saying. But he spoke English in our brain, not fantasy language. Like, if it was just that, if it was just like, oh, well, we understand it because he's speaking directly to our brain, it would still be fantasy speak. But they distinctively made that part English, whereas we also understand this fantasy speak. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it is just as simple as, yeah, this is in your brain, so that's why it's voice acted in English. But I think there's maybe more to it. He's speaking the language of the readers? Now, yeah, that could be. That very well could be. Is there anything to do in here? I don't think so. But I just feel if it was as simple as, you know, they're speaking directly to you so you understand it, then they would still make that fantasy speech and not make it separate into English. There's something about that, being English specifically. At dawn, Volfred is already up. He reveals to you a pathway through the woods into the cold lands to the north, beyond which lies your next destination. Yeah, Pyle, as this character, we do understand both. Whatever the actual language he spoke, because I doubt it's just English. But yeah, clearly we do understand whatever language he is saying in our head. And again, maybe it's as simple as they just wanted his dialogue specifically to be voice acted, so they had to do it in English. Maybe it's nothing at all, and maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I would feel like maybe there's more to it. You get clear of the woods at last and arrive in lands grown cold in the shadow of Mount Elodiel. You will have to make it all the way to the top. In a moment of respite, Volfred calls everyone together to discuss matters pertaining to the rites and the plan to which he alluded. Also, if you remember, he went into our brains before the match, right? But he went into everyone's brain and told everyone not to say anything to that dude. But he still spoke in fantasy speech, right? He still did like the when he was talking to everybody. You banded together with a common faith that... Oh, this is him. That's a good question. He looks in your direction as he asks, defying you to answer. You cannot sense his own thoughts on the subject and only know the truth of how you feel. Oh. What does freedom mean? Well, yeah, well, like, that's the thing. It could be as simple as a budget thing, and the only lines that they could afford to be voice acted were, like, this one character. It could be that simple. There could be no meaning behind it whatsoever besides, like, a reason like that. What does freedom mean? I mean, I guess doing what you want. You tell Vorford that freedom means having choice. If you're able to do what you want, both physically and socially, then you are free. He considers your remarks for a short while.
Voluntares.
He then turns his attention to the whole group.
Na libra desertus.
I also vote for the reader language theory. Ethan.
Ma libra narum saroshe.
He looks out toward the distant mountains.
Travestarum. Keresam sublaritas. Tederandas vare.
He turns to you and everyone again, looking to each of you.
Ramsetam librage. Seprandum sante grace.
Oh, you're talking about rebellion. Rebellion is built on hope.
Argederes blaren.
Tujareberam dave.
Sirim Dari. Presevare Gares.
Hello, Ufkane?
Tentashe Baromet.
Volford pauses for a time, examining each member of the group. No one stirs.
Iranet. Quare veribralias?
Okay. Then he lets out a long breath.
Fare Taurus.
I don't think this is gonna happen, but like, it would be kind of cool if this game, after this, like, this first part, where it's, you know, clearly established this is the flow of the game. You go from point to point, do some choices, and then you play a game of fantasy blitzball. But then, like, halfway through the game, it's just like, oh, now it turns into more of like an RPG with like turn-based combat or some like strategy RPG, kind of like Transistor, which is another game that this company made, and it becomes like this whole other thing for the later half, and you revolt and shit. That'd be cool. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that would be cool. Because that'd be expensive to make like two entirely like different games within one, especially for a small company. Volford turns toward the mountains, leaving you to consider what he said and plot the wagon's northward path. But it, yeah, it just is like this 180, like, okay, now you're in the middle of this revolt. Good luck.
Pensarus de Menturis.
Ooh. Challenge for Tizo. What up?
Tujareberam tas. Recipraste ligaratus.
Alright, Tizo. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for
Oje
Tizo.
rumsa noje.
He's like, why the hell did you summon me? The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask.
Asentastes. Condarsa rictus taras eritalios.
Alright, Tizo. Nope. 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 Get wrecked. None of you are as cool as Tizo. What? 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 How did you... How did you go right through me? Oh, there's a wall here. Wait, what? Nope. Nope. Tizo's too good. Need to get my stamina back. Oh, I keep not seeing that wall right there. Boom! Too easy. Teaser! MVP? Yeah, you are.
Instrusam. Mon protraje paloje.